So we now want to cooperate to get Uganda the best possible Speaker of Parliament.
In this video, welcome once more. This is Brother Jonah TV going to share with you these highlights of Honorable Norbert Mao. And he insists on his political ambition of contesting as the Speaker of Parliament against Honorable Among Anita. Okay, so this video, he says he has a coalition as he agreed with the President of Uganda, the National Resistance chairman, who is other than the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Museveni Kaguta. So Norbert Mao says he still insists on his ambition, and also in this video he is highlighting a lot of things and revealing the deep secrets of why and how he's going to do about all this inspiration he has. Norbert Mao, he was a former Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs of Uganda, and as well doubles as Honorable MP-elect. Okay, so he's also a leader of DP party, which is Democratic Party. You know, he left contesting as a president this time round. He went down and talked with his people, and his people advised him to contest as MP. So now he is coming to the parliament, the 12th parliament. Okay, so thereafter, he is still now saying, I will continue pursuing my goal as the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. And these are the words he spoke in this meeting.
About our agreement with the National Resistance Movement, because I had some former members of FDC who are now in NRM now saying it would be suicidal for Norbert Mao to be Speaker of Parliament. I sit in the cabinet where every document is a secret. I had the minister. So now, former members of an opposition party, for us, we haven't joined the NRM, but we have a record of serving Uganda together with the NRM more seriously than any other political party. Not only that, the majority of those who died in the war that brought the NRM to power were DP members because they had a cause. Their election had been stolen. So we will not accept that conversation to be derailed. But we respect the National Resistance Movement and its processes. But we don't accept that we should be fenced out because we have this agreement. Now, this agreement under Article 1 states principles. Unfortunately, all Ugandans, including you people in the media, even when you write about the cooperation agreement, you say the agreement whose contents remain undisclosed. What has not been disclosed? The agreement is there in the public. If you have failed to interpret it, that's not our problem.
I'm suggesting you should put a copy of the DP notes for.
There is no DP WhatsApp group that does not have that agreement. So, under principles, the agreement says the parties confirm their commitment to a strong, cohesive, united, and inclusive Uganda. Then it has 6 principles, which I don't want to go into.
So in this video, it is clear the coalition was there and it happened. And of course, Norbert Mao still insists on the 6 principles that he couldn't share to the general public. That means there is a lot that he knows. Norbert Mao is very brilliant that he submits to his party. And you know, many things are going to unfold in this vision or his dream that he has for Uganda.
For all. That we recommit ourselves to the promotion of democratic principles, respect for all human rights, which are in the Constitution of Uganda and all international documents and instruments. One of the principles is our commitment to seeking a national consensus through an inclusive national dialogue process. So when you hear people are now talking about national dialogue, they are simply copying and pasting, redressing accountability gaps and national priorities. One of the principles is that we are committed to working in the best interest of Uganda and Ugandans, and to maintain public confidence in the integrity of governance processes. The agreement has 4 objectives. The first is to consolidate working relationship between the parties in the areas of political dialogue, justice, rule of law, constitutionalism, based on mutual respect, reciprocity, common interest, and respect for the sovereignty and independence of the parties. The other objective is that this is a comprehensive framework for promoting understanding, dialogue, and cooperation. And we are supposed to strengthen our political relations on issues of common and national interest. But for purposes of what we are talking about today, the most important provision is in Article 7E, and that is the content of the letter I wrote to the President, who is the national chairman of NRM. Article 7E of the agreement says, this agreement will evolve as the term of government progresses, including through opening up potential additional areas of cooperation. So, we now want to cooperate to get Uganda the best possible Speaker of Parliament. The cooperation agreement is a living document. It's not a dead document. And the same article says, any additional areas of cooperation will be agreed to between the party leaders. So the leader of DP and the leader of NRM will agree on whether this is another area of cooperation. So I do not know why those who are not concerned are talking a lot about this matter. For us, we are a serious political party, and we assume that those we deal with are serious. So my letter is proposing that this becomes an area of cooperation. Remember, we cooperated in areas in cabinet. That's why I sit in cabinet. There was supposed to be another position. They never kept their promise. But because we don't like majoring in minors, we kept quiet. Another area of cooperation was IALA. You remember? So why can't the position of Speaker of Parliament be an area of cooperation, according to Article 7E? So you, the great analysts on social media, TikTok, and veranda politicians, let us remember that the objective is to unchain Parliament. The objective is to serve Uganda.
Yes, once more, thank you for watching the video. These videos that you have watched, there is something that you can say. Please comment down below in the comment section. What is your honest opinion about all? Thank you for watching, Brother Jonah TV.